Okay, here's another Venn diagram question that I've been asked to do. So let's get down to it. Okay, so this says, Jeffrey works as a DJ at a local radio station. On occasion, he chooses some of the songs he will play based on phone-in requests received by the switchboard in the previous day. Jeff's list of 200 possible selections includes all the songs in the top 100. So there's the top 100. 134 hard rock songs, so this is hard rock, and the phone-in requests, which are up here. So now we're going to go through this. The problem here that makes this a more difficult question is that we don't know where all three of these overlap. We don't know this middle portion. So what we're going to do is put an X in there. And then we're going to take a look and go back up through these. So it says 24 phone-in requests were for hard rock songs. So between the phone-in and the hard rock, we have 24. So this space in here is going to be 24 minus X. Then we say we have 20 phone-in requests for top 100. So between the phone-in requests and the top 100, we have 20. So this is going to be 20 minus X in this little space here. And there are 45 hard rock songs that are in the top 100. So the space in between here is going to be 45 minus X. Now, carrying on through, so we've got those three things ticked off. This one, 50 phone-in requests. So here, 50 phone-in requests. I know this is 50, and I have to subtract off these three things. Well, if I take a look at these three things, that's a constant of 44. I just added the 20 and the 24. And then a negative x will cancel with a positive x, so I just have a negative x. Now, if I simplify that, this piece here becomes 6 plus x when I subtract those off. 50 minus 44 and minus negative x gives us the positive x in there. So now over here, we know the top 100, that there's 100 part in this circle. So we're going to do the same thing I did over here, except we're starting with 100 instead of 50. And then I have to subtract off the stuff in here. Now again, a positive x cancels a negative x, so I'm going to be left with just 1 minus x. And the constants are going to give us 65. So I have to do 65 minus x for this one. Now if I simplify that, 100 minus 65 gives me 35, and then subtracting a negative x gives me plus x. Now this last circle down in here, we're told there's 134 rock songs. I've already done that one. 134 rock songs, so we have to do 134 and subtract off those three things. So again, positive and negative x cancels. I've got 69 between the two constants, so I have to subtract off 69 minus x. And when I do that, that simplifies to 65 plus x. Now we know that between these three choices, he has 200 songs. So that's going to be a big long equation down here because I'm going to have to add up all of these small pieces, and that's going to give me 200. So that's going to be 6 plus x plus 20 minus x plus x plus 24 minus x. So I've got this whole circle now. So plus 35 plus x plus 45 minus x, and then plus 65 plus x, and that has to equal 200. It's a lot of fussing and fiddling there, but we can get rid of some of the x's because here's a positive x will cancel a negative x. A positive x will cancel a negative x. And I've got a positive x and a negative x, and so I'm just left with one positive x there. So just one positive x. And then if I add up all the numbers on this side, I'm going to get 195. You can add them up if you want to, or you can just trust me that it adds up to 195. And that has to equal 200, which means that the x in the middle is just 5. Roll that up a little. Maybe not quite that much. So x equals 5. All right, so now let's have a look at what they've actually asked us. It says, how many phone-in requests were for hard rock songs in the top 100? That's the middle. That's 5. That's what we just found. This is phone-in requests for hard rock songs in the top 100 is all 3 of them in the middle. Part B says, how many of the songs in the top 100 were neither phone-in requests nor hard rock selections? So that's asking us to evaluate this thing in here. And since I know X is 5, then that's just going to be 40. And there we have it.